Hello and welcome to the Curriculum Framework video series. In this video we are going to run through supervisory meetings, your logbook and research development activity. One of the streams that will start at the beginning of your research journey at Coventry University and will continue throughout the phases is supervisory team meetings. These should be happening on a regular basis and the requirement will depend on your mode of study for your research degree. Full-time PGRs are expected to meet with their DOS every 2 weeks and part-time PGRs every 4 weeks as a minimum. These meetings are referring to a formal meeting that has a structure that could include, for example, the main points of discussion, any agreed actions, and an agreed date and time for the next meeting to take place. You can include more than the suggested, but these should be included as a minimum. There is a template meeting form available on the Doctoral College portal pages that you are able to use, which all who are present at the meeting should sign. All meeting records for the year need to be submitted for your PRPs so the panel is able to confirm that you are receiving the right level of support for your programme. It's only formal meetings that need to be recorded in this way. If you meet with your DOS informally, then you don't need to record that. It is recommended that you keep minutes of the meetings and share them with the rest of the supervisory team so that everyone can keep up to date with your research. This can also be done using the meeting template form that I mentioned earlier. If you have any questions on this, please speak to your DOS or get in touch with the PGR Lifecycle team. Your research logbook is something that runs through the entirety of your programme. It starts in phase 1 and continues through the remaining phases of your programme. Your logbook is to help you keep track with your programme and is a record of all your activities, plans, thoughts and meetings as you go through your research degree. There is no strict format on how this can be kept. You may choose to keep it electronically using an app such as Evernote or MS Word or handwritten in a notebook. It is important that you regularly update your logbook, as this is something that is required to be submitted for the PRP. You can either bring it along with you to your PRP or submit it online if you're able to. You can find more information relating to your logbook on the Doctoral College portal pages and in the Preparing for Your PRP video series available on the Recap Resource Hub. Research and development activity is the record of activities you have completed that have developed you as a researcher while you have been enrolled on your research degree. These should be activities that you agreed to do as part of your research degree development agreement at the start of the year and can be internal or external to the university. You are also required to complete a reflection on how the activities have developed you as a researcher. The amount of hours of research development activity you are required to complete and the deadline to complete them by will vary depending on the programme you're enrolled on. So for PhD candidates, you are required to complete 300 hours by phase 2. For full-time PGRs, this will be the end of year 2, and part-time PGRs will be year 4. MRes candidates are required to complete 200 hours by the end of full-time year 1 or part-time year 2. Activities can include things such as conference attendance or presentation, workshop participation, being a PGR rep or mentor, public engagement activities, taking part in research competitions, and teaching, but please note that paid teaching cannot be used for research development activity. You are also able to complete a talk module to gain research development activity hours. As you can see, there are a wide variety of activities that could be research and development. However, please be mindful that you will need to reflect in detail as to how that activity has developed you as a researcher, so each activity will need to be relevant. There is more information on this, including the forms that will need to be completed and submitted on the Doctoral College portal pages, so please do have a read. There is also more information available on the Preparing for Your PRP video series on the Recap Resource Hub. Thank you for watching this video as part of the Curriculum Framework video series.